us, a new year means a new slate, a chance to start better habits, perhaps.
But for the business world, a new year means big marketing.
Yeah, and as we head into 2025, consumer habits are evolving in some very surprising ways, and advertisers, they're making sure they keep up. So yeah, one thing for sure is marketers, they're going to try and reach us in some very new, sneaky ways. So here are 5 consumer trends to be on the lookout for in 2025. So the first one, this is interesting, eating in designer stores. There's these things called fashion plates. Have you heard of them before?
No.
I mean, essentially, it's just, you know, a fancy plate, but you figure, you know, on social media, food it's like you see a lot of people posting about food, and it's as much of a status symbol as clothes are. So take a look at yes, take a look at this. This is Louis Vuitton in New York. This is their flagship store. It's a brand new French restaurant. It's called Le Coucou, I think that's how you pronounce it.
I like the way you said it.
Yeah, same.
Opened in November. So if you can't afford a brand new Louis Vuitton bag, then maybe you can afford a burger or a fancy espresso martini.
I would spend all my every last dollar on that.
This reminds me, there's a restaurant inside Nordstrom. Now, I can't go to the restaurant at Louis Vuitton, but maybe there.
Maybe.
Yeah, you could do that.
Why can't we go do that? We could fake it, take the picture, post it. That's what everyone else is doing.
How much is the cake?
I don't know. Probably like $30.
I'm in.
Also, advertising on spaces like Reddit.
What does this
a lot of people are skeptical. So when you just go to regular websites and you see reviews, like people are skeptical that they're planted reviews. So you're going to spaces like Reddit to get real people reviewing whatever it may be. So advertisers, they're onto this, and so they're
trying to
marketing
more
there. They're planning, yeah. So there's no safe place. Also, streaming sponsorships with sports leagues. So, you know, of course, like the Super Bowl and the NBA, they draw massive audiences. 2025 is going to be a little bit different. I mean, consumers, they have proven that they can follow more and more teams at the same time. So 1 in 5 brands will create streaming sponsorships with emerging sports leagues. So in 2024, women's sports was huge. Yeah. Also think major cricket leagues and major pickleball leagues. Yeah, it's huge. Also, podcast ad campaigns. So this was big since the pandemic. A lot of people doing podcasts, and since they added that video component in, so you can actually see the people visually doing the podcast. So a lot of advertising will add video ads.
I love it
as well. And then the last one, we've talked a lot about this on the show. Shopping on TikTok, TikTok Shop.
TikTok Shop.
Fell victim quite a few times.
I know,
and
a million.
But here's what's going to happen if TikTok actually goes away.
We save money, Heather.
Yeah, that's
we save money on the dumb things that we're spending on TikTok.
There is a component like this on Instagram. I just don't know that it works as well.
It doesn't.
It's not. It's
why
not
do I not? Why do I not trust Instagram shopping? I'm like, don't just put it in the cart like that.
So you trust the TikTok shopping?
That makes no sense.
Because for the people who don't use the TikTok shop, the reason why they don't is because they feel like they can't trust it.
Well, we should really be trusting any of these.
Giving your credit card information.
I love that you added the in front of it, because that's like my father-in-law's
TikTok.
Facebook.
The Facebook.
Are you back on the TikTok?
Are you on the Instagram again?
On the Google.
On the Google.
On the Google.
All I'm saying is I'm going to get that Louis Vuitton burger. I'm taking 150 pictures of it. I'm saving my money. Who needs the bag?
Yeah.
I don't know. It'll be interesting to see what happens, that's for sure. Still to come on Talk Pittsburgh, who needs designer food when we have dip? We're making an easy recipe that's sure to be a hit for your New Year's Eve celebration.
That's something I can make. And we love to eat something else I love, one of my Christmas presents. I couldn't bring it in, it's too big, but I will tell you how it's already changing my life when Talk Pittsburgh returns.
Ooh.